Number 8 on WTBC's playlist, yet another brilliant, probably one of the most, I didn't appreciate this song. I didn't really like this song at the time it came out. It was just it's too hillbilly, to put it tactfully. But now I look back on this, and this was a genius record. A bona fide genius record. Charlie Daniels, Uneasy Rider. Charlie Daniels came out with a bunch of great records. Long Haired Country Boy. There was Still in Saigon in 1982. He did one called, I believe it's called In America or something like that in 1980. And gosh, there were several others in the 70s I can't think of right now. But Uneasy Rider, this was an opus. This was just a masterpiece. An outlaw country masterpiece, just a masterpiece altogether. Charlie Daniels Band at number 8, Uneasy Rider. I've got a little bit of information on how this song came about, but it's going to be a little confusing because it's extracted this information from an interview that he did with songfacts.com. Charlie Daniels, 1967, it might have been a little bit later than that, 68. He was at a rock festival. There was a 3-day rock festival. They were doing a live album. Chuck Daniels was doing a live album. Then they were doing some of it at the Fillmore East and West, and that was in San Francisco. And they were also performing with the Youngbloods, Grateful Dead, Jefferson Airplane, the ultimate hippie bands. Now imagine a Southern band interacting with these San Francisco bands. They're just way out in the acid territory. And I believe this was at Baton Rouge. They were at a motel in Baton Rouge, and one of the groups stayed with them. That same motel that Charlie Daniels band stayed in rather. But there were all these long-haired hippie type people at this motel, and these long-haired people. This is Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This is the South. Oh God, I'll go into that in just a minute. But these long-haired people, they got the impression that if they walked out the door, somebody was going to come at them with a pair of shears, cut off their hair, and just beat the crap out of them. I mean, that's the South. Numerous Led Zeppelin, they were made fun of because of their long hair in the South. I mean, this was just, whoa, man. And Charlie Daniels sort of wrote a song around that just sort of inspired the song Uneasy Rider. And it was also the movie Easy Rider had been out for a while, for a few months as well. The movie Easy Rider was sort of a play on the counterculture movie, and he just built this character into a song that got into all these adventures. And that's it. I believe that's all I got to say about this record by Charlie Daniels. I just trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention about this record. Reflection. I can understand this. Fear. The song kind of deals with the fear of redneck bars. And Charlie Daniels, by the way, says that he doesn't go to redneck bars. And there's quite a few of those down here in the South. It's just, in the 60s, it was hard for a guy to wear long hair in the South, period. Very hard. Even 1970, 71, 72 was dicey, particularly in some of the more rural areas of the South. This would have been considered long. This would have been considered, hey, I'm going to beat your butt right now. Dang hippie, dang communist, get the hell out of here. Of course, by 1973, the long hair became more socially acceptable here in the South. But still, you get the picture. Well, this is Uneasy Rider by Charlie Daniels at number 8 on WTBC's Top 30 survey, July 18th, 1973.